everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Judy and you are watching Running So and So, and it's lovely to have you here with me this evening. Should have been this afternoon, but it's this evening. It's just been one of those days. I've been to Castlehound for my inductions for next season, and then Hannah and Michael came down because it would have been David's birthday today, so we just had a cup of tea together and a little bit of reflection, and they brought me these gorgeous orange tulips, which you can see behind me. And obviously Hannah's getting very thoughtful because of course baby is due within the next month, so it's just one of those more reflective periods in the household today. Please excuse Poppy and Maggie, they are wanting food, they're not having it yet. So why am I here today? Because it is my contribution today for the Sew Yellow for Endo challenge. Hopefully you can read it because I'm going to put it in yellow. Sew Yellow for Endo. And this challenge is being run by the lovely Jess from So What If I Sew. Endometriosis is a cause close to Jess's heart, and she is now doing this challenge, which I think is probably its third or fourth year now, where we are sewing yellow because March is Endometriosis Awareness Month. Now, I don't do very many of these vlogger tours, but I chose to do Sew Yellow for Endo, and Jess knew very early on that I would do this because my lovely niece is a sufferer of this awful condition. For those of you that don't know, and very briefly, endometriosis is where the lining of the womb grows outside the womb, causing the most immense pain and discomfort to the sufferer. The Sew Yellow for Endo challenge is like any other sewing challenge, but on entering the challenge, we ask if you wouldn't mind giving a small donation of £1 or more if you feel you wish to the Just Giving page, link in the bio below, that Jess has set up for this challenge, in the hope that we can raise money into the research for endometriosis. Not necessarily, it would be lovely if we could get a cure, but to speed up the diagnostic process. I have a message from my lovely niece, which I'd like to read out to you. She says, "Hello, I think I'd just like to say something about how unacceptable it is that it takes on average 7.5 years to get a diagnosis. How that wouldn't be tolerated outside women's health, and how critical it is to push for research, not to just get speedier diagnosis, but to get better treatment. Currently, surgery and hormones are the main options, but holistic treatment under proper consultant care is sadly hard to find. I was super lucky to have wonderful care and to get diagnosed relatively quickly, but only because I was so unwell." Now, that is my niece's experience, but I have a friend who I'm going to call Belle, and she mentioned, I said to her, I'm doing a video on endometriosis. We were just chatting, and she said, "I've got it." And I went, "What?" And she went, "I've got it." And I said, would you like to write something that I could share with everybody as to the importance of endometriosis research and moving forward? This is what she wrote. I'm going to edit it as I speak because it's brutal. "How has endometriosis affected my life? How hasn't it? I was diagnosed at the age of 50. Now this friend has just turned 40. Because of my severe stomach cramps and agonising pain. It would ripple through my whole body and be bedridden for 5 days. I couldn't eat. During my periods, I was vomiting and had severe diarrhoea. That was normal for me. I was put on the pain medication and the contraceptive pill. I had no control, and no doctor seemed to understand the agony. I felt I had no control over my body, and it led to bulimia." Belle goes on to say, "For 3 years I was utterly broken. Endometriosis took over my life." But she says now, somehow, through love, support, amazing therapists, I have 2 wonderful girls. There are still repercussions from the ongoing bulimia, but that's another story. She says she hopes that we can find a cure for endometriosis, that it can stop at least one girl, just one girl, she says, going through what she went through. So if you feel that you can spare some time to join in our challenge, we would absolutely love it. To wear yellow, to promote your garment on Instagram using the hashtag sewyellowforendo24, and raise the awareness of the necessity for endometriosis research. Right, on with the sewing. So, yellow. Oh, what form can yellow take? Now, I can't wear bright yellow. It doesn't work for me. I do have, hold on, I have that lovely fabric from Angela. Hold on, I'm just going to have a look in my stash. So, you may have some yellow fabric like this. This is from my Beyond the Pink Door box. This is the Lady McElroy Cotton Lawn. There'll be God backless summer. It's lemons. I will make this up, and I have got rather a lovely stash at the moment, and I've got quite a bit of yellow in it. I also have this, which came from a Beyond the Pink Door box. It has a yellow. It's on a blue background, but it has yellow. You could use this. You could use a fabric like this for your Sew Yellow for Endo project. I'm a blue person. I love a bit of blue, but it's got a little bit of a yellowy green in that, which would be great. I do have this gorgeous fabric. I don't know if I'll make it up this year. I might leave it again for next year. But it's rather lovely, isn't it? That came from Fleur Hers, and I know that Kaylee from Fleur Hers is a big supporter of Sew Yellow for Endo, because there are so many prizes. Oh, I haven't even talked about the prizes. Let's get some of the prize slides running up alongside me. They'll be on the side that is opposite to my fabric. I've also got this lovely stripe, which is another one that came from a Pink Door box. And why I have so many fabrics from Pink Door boxes which haven't been made is because I'm waiting for clothes to wear out before I make new ones. That's a good reason, isn't it? Because I haven't got so much wardrobe space. I can't keep making clothes. So there we go. That's got a lovely yellow stripe. This is going to be a Jussi Marionnaire, which is what I'm wearing at the moment. That could be quite a nice one for the summer, actually, for school, couldn't it? But that's got yellow in. I've also got this blouse here. Now, this is the lovely new, I think it's the Claire blouse. If not, I will correct myself, from Bobbins and Buttons. I'm going to enter this. It's all finished. It's a pattern test I did. But look at that, that's yellow. That's ochre. And ochre is a shade of yellow. What do you think? I love this. And this is a shade that I've found as I've got older. Couldn't get that one over my head. As I've got older, I'm finding that I can wear more of this shade. But what I am definitely making is, she says, looking for the pattern. I thought I tidied up my sewing space to make it easier to see things. The Roxy top by Sew Over It. Can we see? And if I go like this, I've got the line drawings on the back. I love this top. The reason I like this one is it's got a little bit of detailing here with a little bit of gathering, and it's got a gorgeous balloon sleeve. And is it this bit here? Yes, I have actually started it. As you can see here, I've got the sleeves pinned in, ready to go, and I have got all the way around. It looks showing up a bit greeny on this, isn't it? There you go. I love the detailing. Just so I'm not doing very well with my videoing tonight, am I? A little bit of detailing there and there. So there are so many options. I really love this. Now I've got this out again, I'm going to have to make something. But behind me here, I've got another new make that I want to make, and I've got another make somewhere else that I want to make. So I'm afraid it might just have to go back in its stash drawer until I am down on the other projects. I hope you enjoyed that little journey through some of the yellow fabrics that I yellow themed, yellow inspired fabrics that I have in my stash. But more importantly, I do hope that you decide to join us in our challenge, Sew Yellow for Endo, and you can support us in raising more money for the research into this wonderful and important cause, to ensure that people don't need to wait so long to be diagnosed, so they don't have to wait so long to be diagnosed with this awful condition. And that in the future, as friend Belle says, if we can just help one person each year, that's one less person. But let's not just make it one. Let's make it as many as we can. And let's push endometriosis up the awareness levels so more and more people are aware of the importance of research into this. This is something we can do now, everyone. Something we can do now to support people and improve the quality of their lives. So I'm sorry I got a bit emotional, but thank you so much for staying with me. And I will see you all again soon. I've got a couple of other vlogs in the pipeline, but I've also got an awful lot going on in my life. It's all very, very happy. I'm here, there and everywhere. So for now, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you decide to join in with our challenge, and I'll see you all again soon. And happy sewing of your yellow fabric for this gorgeous challenge. I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye.